Hey! Your rent is overdue. Is there anything we can do to stay? Well, there are a few artifacts that I need to get some reward money on the black market, so I need you guys to go find them, and I'll let you guys stay for just a little bit more. Wait, what kind of artifact? Ancient ones. I wonder what artifact we should find first.
Well, I heard something from the locals. It was about a sacred stone they have that's from China from a couple thousand years ago. I wonder if we could use that for Sydney.
Okay, let's go find it.
Alright. Hey, what's this? It's a sacred stone tablet depicting a city!
Hey look, it's a shovel. I could use this for one of the artifacts we need.
My dog really has dug a lot of holes in our yard. I should really clean them up. Hey, what's this? Oh gosh, it's dirty. This kind of looks like a piece of a sacred stone path that the ancient Chinese used to get to their tombstones. Whoa, a piece from a Chinese bridge.
B. No. No. Is this it? This is an oracle bone. I can use this for Sydney.
A decorated cane head.
I wonder where a crown could be. Maybe under here? No. Hey look, a crown came out of nowhere. I could use this as an artifact.
Look, what's this? It kind of looks like rice. That's so weird. Hey, I remember reading that in Imperial China, the peasants were the ones who everyone depended on for producing food, and rice was a big factor. Maybe I could use this. This is so cool. So here are all of our artifacts. There's 8 in total. Ooh, what are they? Thanks. And the piece of the Sacred Stone Pathway relates to arts and architecture of Imperial China, because those stone pathways were important parts of the architecture of the places, and they were sacred because they led to tombstones. And the rice relates to social classes, because the way the social classes worked there, they relied on the peasants to produce food, and the main food was rice, so that's why.
I found a bone of an ox inscribed with Chinese writing called an oracle bone. Oracle bones were used to predict the future. This relates to the 8 features of civilization because it's a form of writing. This painting was made by an artisan who was so entranced by the beautiful city at night that he made a painting. Imperial Chinese cities were extremely unique. This painting is an accurate representation of cities.
Back in Imperial China, there were many various jobs. One was farming, which was the most prominent job. The emperor hired many farmers to farm and grow crops for him and for the people. So here's a shovel that farmers used to use. Farming was the most prominent job back in Imperial China, and that's how it relates to job specialization. In Imperial China, there was an emperor that used to rule over everybody, and he ruled over both political and religious affairs. He appointed various people to control various areas of China. So here's a crown as an artifact. A crown relates to well-organized central governments because it's what the emperor used to wear to symbolize power.
According to the Rites of Zhao, a book outlining ceremonies and organizational systems of the period, it was customary as a sign of respect to bestow a cane upon both accomplished military officers and those who had reached 70 years of age, which was an unusually long lifespan during this period of time. This relates to conflicts from religions because 400 years later, Confucianism studied the nearly forgotten text and revived the tradition of giving a cane as a sign of respect. Imperial Chinese bridges were typically stone arched. People used these bridges to carry goods from place to place. These bridges were common public works of societies.
Yeah, okay, I guess these things are good enough. Thanks, guys, now I can get my money!